Okay, students, so 12th results are about to be declared in few days, and it might have already been declared for some of you guys. And if you are confused whether or not to choose BC or BC IT for your undergraduate program, this is the perfect place because we are going to be discussing the pros and cons of those two streams, and also we'll be creating a journey for your 3-year roadmap during the course outline, right? So if you are still pursuing BCA or BSc IT, let's suppose you are in the first year or second year of the course, this video is still relevant for you. I won't suggest the third year students to watch this video as of now because we are going to be creating a separate playlist for them, and I would love them to watch that particular playlist instead of this one because this is kind of from scratch. So without any wait, let's get started. Okay, so what can you expect from this channel? Right. So firstly, this channel is mainly focused on the students who are getting started with their BCA or BSc IT curriculum, right? So this will create a roadmap for them, what to do in the next 3 years so that they can land a good job after their graduation, undergraduation. And if you are going to be following this roadmap and take the advices which are being kind of mentioned in the videos, you'll be able to crack a double digit job for sure once the roadmap is completed. Also will be helping them into their career counseling as well as selecting a niche or domain as per their interest or say expertise. So just stick this video as of now to discuss the pros and cons, and if you want to kind of get into this journey where we both will be working together to get you a job after the third year, then I would suggest you can subscribe this channel as we'll be uploading the videos much frequently from now on, right? So uh, let's discuss the next topic of this video. As part of the next topic of this video, we are going to be discussing what category of students should choose BCA, BSc or MCA for their graduation stream. And rest assured that this is coming from my personal experience that I have seen people doing very well if they are falling into these categories, and some of them are sitting in Europe. A lot of my friends are actually sitting in Europe right now. They are earning more than BTech students, as well as a lot of friends are selected in Mang. Some are in big MNCs still earning a lot more, right? 30 40 LPA as of now. So we are going to be covering what all categories are there, right? So if you are coming, let's start in the points. So if you are coming from a financial weak background, I would suggest that you can choose BCA, BSc IT, or MCA after you have done BCA, of course, to go for this field. And after 3 years, if you are following the roadmap, you will be in a good position to land a double digit job, right? Now, the second category is the main focus point of mine, the students who are mediocre in academics, right? So, me myself was not that much brilliant in academics that I would have been selected in IITs or NITs. So, I chose BCA, and currently, this has been the best decision of my life, right? So, if you are mediocre in nature but you can follow a discipline, I would still suggest that you guys can go for BCA and or say BSc IT, and after 3 years if you are following a roadmap, a good roadmap, then you will be able to crack a job, a good job, right? So these are the main two kind of categories of students. The third category that I also wanted to discuss was the students who want to take a drop for this year, right? If you are planning to take a drop to pursue something else, I would suggest to choose BCA or BSc IT as your option B, right? So keep this as your backup plan. Pursue the BCA for first year. If your plan works, drop it. And if it doesn't, you can continue with the BCA or BSc IT program, right? And after 3 years, again, if you are following the roadmap, you will be in good hands, right? So that's pretty much around this topic. We'll be going to the next topic now. Now for pros and cons of choosing BCA or BSc IT. Okay, so I have curated some points related to the pros and cons of these two streams based on my personal experiences as well as what I have seen during those 3 years, right? So if you are going to be choosing or dropping this idea of pursuing either of these two streams, I would suggest firstly compare other streams based on these points, and then if you want to add something of your own, you can create a list and just compare side by side what are the pros and what are the cons, and then take the decision, right? So as part of pros, I would start with the first point, which is finance, right? So if you are coming from a financially weak background, right, I would suggest that you can opt BCA or BSc IT as your undergraduate program, because if you choose a college that's in your local by society, right, let's suppose in your city somewhere, and you pursue BCA or BSc IT after 3 years, if you're following the strategy, you'll be able to crack a good job, because nowadays it doesn't matter which college are you coming from, it's the skill that you own. Okay, so keeping that in mind, if you are coming from a financially weak background, I would suggest that you can go for BCA or BSc IT. Second point, perfect for mediocre students, right? So if you're not a very bright-minded student, let's suppose you are able to attain 60, 70, or 80% of marks throughout your academic history, then again, BCA will be a good choice, as well as the BSc IT. So if you are choosing these two, one of these two streams, and following a good roadmap throughout the 3 years, you'll be standing at the same podium as that of a BTech student. Now, the point that needs to be noticed is that BTech is a 4 year course, while BCA and BSc IT are 3 years. So, even after doing BCA and BSc IT, you will be left with 1 year, right? So, we are going to discuss a strategy around that part after some of the videos have been created, and you'll be liking that one, right? That's a great idea how to utilize that particular year, which will give you a boost as compared to the BTech students, right? The third part is less academic pressure. Okay, now as compared to the BTech students, the academic pressure for the BCA or BSc IT uh, graduation is very less, right? So if you are kind of able to give 1 or 2 hours of personal studies, or just focus on what is being kind of taught in the college, you'll be able to make it, right? So you don't need to focus that much. You'll be getting some time to focus on your side projects as well as some tech skill enhancements, right? So there will be a lot of time that will be available to you guys as compared to the BTech one, right? Now for the cons. uh okay, not good networking. So by networking I mean, uh what what all students you are communicating on a day-to-day basis, right? So to follow a good network, you need to be available online, right? All the time, almost all the time, which means that the community which is available on the internet will be your kind of friend circle, right? The people who are available in the college might or might not be good fit as part of your uh, career boost strategy, right? While in BTech, it happens that the students create a network of their own, and they all help each other in growing, right? So that's something that I have found is lacking in BCA, right? The second part is can start at entry level jobs, right? So okay, while a corporate might choose a BCA or BTech student without any bias, this is the thought that comes in their mind in the first part is they'll be choosing a BCA student for an entry level job, right? So this is something that comes initially in their mind, right? So if you are able to prove yourself, you will be a you will be a good fit for experienced jobs as well. But starting will be kind of this will be a predictive behavior of corporate to choose you for the entry level jobs only, right? The third part is less support from college. Okay, while BTech colleges are meant to support their students via kind of job hubs as well as job fairs, right? BCA colleges are not famous for these kind of activities, right? So if you are doing good in academics and are uh, getting the exposure online, you will be getting chances, right? But if you are not kind of part of the college where the college is hosting the programs to get you hired, you might need to kind of look into the internet itself, right? So we'll be helping you in building that uh, portfolio, right, where you'll be kind of exposed to the market and you'll be able to crack the jobs, right? So these are the major points that I wanted to cover. Now, as the last part of this video, we are going to be covering the roadmap. What will be the 3-year roadmap for you guys that we'll be creating into the playlist, and what you can expect from us. Okay, so starting with the first point of the roadmap, that's projects, right? So we'll be helping you guys in creating projects throughout your 3-year journey. These projects will be helping you in the final year, where there is an kind of mandate kind of thing, right, where you need to create a major project, right? So this project will be helping you in getting a great help in the last year of your BCA and BSc IT journey. And this project will also be helping you in cracking the interview, right? So you need to notice this project will be helping you at two places: firstly in your academic, as well as the second point is in the career field, right? So you need to notice this point. The second part is mock interviews, right? So as I have given a lot of interviews in my 6 years of experience, I have created a list of questions that interviewers love to ask to freshers. So we'll be helping you guys in getting familiar with how the interviews are scheduled, how they are kind of made to put you in a pressure where you are kind of nervous to answer, right? So we are gonna be just making you familiarize with that pattern. And after you have given certain mock interviews, it will be kind of easy to crack some interviews, right? The third point is tech stack enhancement. So we'll be helping you in choosing a niche or say a domain, right, based on your tech stack. So it will be kind of created for each individual separately who are watching these videos, right? So you will be falling into some or other category, and then we'll be creating a different roadmap for you guys. Just for giving an example, right? Some of you might find out after the first year that you like networking more than cybersecurity, or say programming more than any other field. Then we'll be creating a separate roadmap for you guys, right? So that's the third point, and fourth point is network buildup. So we'll be creating a network of students, or say interviewers, as well as some experienced people, where time and then we'll be scheduling some kind of lives, right? YouTube lives, where you will be able to ask questions from experienced persons. Uh, so I have got a lot of friends around this domain, so that will be a great help uh, from them, right? So that's pretty much it around this video. I hope you have liked it, and if you want to get started as soon as possible, just drop a comment as roadmap and we can get started on this one as quick as possible, right? Thank you guys, and if you have loved this video, I'll love if you kind of subscribe this channel, right? Okay, thanks, bye.